Bitcoin. It is extending a rally that's been fueled by expectations of fresh demand from ETFs, not an unfamiliar story to many. It's now reached the highest price since May of last year, and it briefly crossed the $35,000 line. We're joined now by Bloomberg's Nicolle, who covers crypto for us. Emily, over the past, few months, we got one of these headlines that crypto has a new leg higher, that we're all optimistic about an ETF. What's changed this time that's fueled this recent optimism?
Well, if you look at what Bitcoin's done in the last week, so it had a 10% intraday jump last Monday when there was a rumor spread in crypto media news outlets that had been an approval already for one of the Bitcoin ETFs that are on the slate. When that was revealed to be not true, it quickly kind of paired those gains. But that meant that everybody was already on edge looking for that next leg higher when we might get some news on a Bitcoin ETF. And so while yesterday's approval in courts of Grayscale's challenge to the SEC was kind of, expected, it was just formalizing an already expected move, that meant that everybody was kind of on tenterhooks and ready to take that price higher.
So what does that mean for the sustainability of this rally, considering, as you point out, it is kind of a jumpy market?
Well, that's kind of the concern, right? I think what we've looked at in Bitcoin over the last year has been not the volatility we're used to. If we think back to the bull runs in previous years, we thought of Bitcoin as this really volatile asset, and that's not been the case in 2023. Now that we're seeing some of that return, it is making analysts think, is this short-lived? Is there much further to go? We're in the kind of the final stages now before a potential ETF approval in the US. And if we're not going to see much change in the wider macro environment anytime soon, where yields are pretty high, the appeal of Bitcoin kind of fades away in that aspect.